Let's dive into the 3 biggest mistakes players make in Plinko. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned dropper, these tips will help you play smarter, stretch your bankroll, and enjoy the game. One of the most common pitfalls in Plinko is chasing losses. You know the drill. You drop a few balls. They land in those pesky low multiplier slots like 0.2 or 0.5, and suddenly you're upping your bets to recover what you've lost. This emotional roller coaster stems from the game's high volatility. With an RTP around 97 to 99%, wins come in bursts, but losses can streak too. Players often think a big win is due after a dry spell, but since each drop is independent and random, that's just the gambler's fallacy at work. To avoid this, bring in a disciplined recovery strategy. First, set a strict loss limit before you start, say, no more than 10% of your bankroll per session. If your total funds are 100 euros, cap losses at 10 euros and walk away if you hit it. Instead of chasing, use a flat betting system. Stick to the same small bet size, like 10 cents per drop, regardless of outcomes. This keeps things steady and leverages Plinko's high RTP over time. Pair it with a win goal to cash out after doubling your session stake, for example. Many pros recommend the quit while ahead rule. After 3 to 5 winning drops in a row, pause and reassess. Practice in demo mode on sites to test this without risk. By focusing on long-term play rather than quick fixes, you'll avoid turning a fun session into a costly chase. Another huge blunder is poor bankroll management, diving in without a plan, betting too big relative to your funds, or ignoring the game's settings like row count and risk levels. Plinko variants let you choose 8 to 16 rows. More rows mean higher volatility, and low, medium, or high risk. Low spreads payouts evenly. High amps up extremes with more zeros, but bigger multipliers like 1,000 times. Without limits, you might crank up to high risk on a whim, burning through your bankroll in minutes during a bad run. The fix? Implement solid bankroll strategies tailored to Plinko. Start by dividing your total bankroll into session pots. Allocate 20 to 50 euros per playtime, betting no more than 1 to 2% per drop. For a 20 euro session, that's 20 to 40 cents max per ball. Choose low-risk mode for consistency. It offers multipliers from 0.5 to 18.0, reducing those zero hits and letting you drop more balls without wiping out. Adjust rows wisely. Stick to 8 to 10 for quicker, less volatile games when funds are low. Use auto-drop features sparingly. Set them for 10 to 20 drops at a time, with auto-cash if available, to prevent endless clicking. Track everything in a simple app or note. Log bets, wins, and losses to spot patterns in your playstyle. Bonuses help too. Grab deposit matches from licensed casinos to boost your starting bankroll without extra outlay, but always check wagering requirements. This approach turns Plinko into a marathon, not a sprint, preserving your funds for more enjoyable drops. Finally, many players overestimate their control, hunting for patterns in ball paths, or believing they can time drops for better outcomes. Plinko's pegs create chaotic bounces, but it's all RNG-driven. No strategy predicts where the ball lands. This leads to frustration, extended play without breaks, and ignoring RTP or provably fair checks, thinking skill will override luck. Avoid this by embracing randomness with educational strategies. First, verify the game's fairness. Always play on provably fair platforms where you can check seed hashes post-drop. Understand that with 97% RTP, the house edge is tiny, but short-term variance is wild, so set time limits, like 30 minutes per session, to avoid fatigue. Take breaks every 10 drops to reset your mindset. Instead of pattern chasing, focus on variance management. Mix low and medium risk for balance, aiming for multipliers around 5 to 10 times in low mode. Demo extensively to internalize the chaos. Drop hundreds of balls virtually to see how streaks work without financial stress. Join forums like Bitcoin Talk for community tips, where players share that treating Plinko as entertainment, not income, curbs overconfidence. Combine with positive habits, play when relaxed, not stressed, and celebrate small wins. This mindset shift ensures you enjoy the game's thrill without falling for illusions of control. Play smart on reputable sites, stick to what you can afford, and let the balls fall where they may. If you liked today's video, make sure to subscribe to the channel.